Hi everyone, it's Linda Sabraski with Sapphire Paper Crafts, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. How is everybody today? We'll give everybody a few minutes to catch up here and get on. I'm like a minute late because I was trying to make another card. I saw something that I liked and I was going to try and duplicate it, um, but I didn't get enough time. Hello, Miss Nicole. How is your little nuggie tonight? So why is it saying I have 0 viewers? Yeah, Nicole is there. I have 2 viewers, according to this. I know Jenny is not going to be joining us tonight. She sent Ed a text to let him know. What the heck is that in the background? Aha, it's my cord to my camera. There we go. Hey, Susie. Nikki's been having a little problem with CJ. He thinks that going to bed at 7:30 or whatever time he goes to bed is a nap, and he wakes up and I did just move the cord. I didn't realize it was there. Um, and then he wakes up at about 10:30, 11 or so and thinks it's playtime. So yeah, I told her that's what she gets because he slept for 12 hours at such a young age and has always been sleeping for 12 hours. So let's see. What is going on? I just read that the markers should be available at the end of March. The factory is starting to ramp back up again from COVID. I also did read that the one Stampin' Up! Factory, not sure if that's the shipping facility or the manufacturing, not sure which one, but they had an outbreak of COVID. So they're a little short manpower. They're trying to get people in there and get them trained. Um, so it may be a little bit slower getting your orders, but I'm sure they'll get caught up quick. Do not forget. Let me flip over to the February paper pumpkin is Bouquet of Hope, and what was it? 9 cards, I think it is. But it looks like a really cute set. I have not gotten. Well, I wouldn't get it yet. I should get it sometime next week. Um, so I will let you know how that is. But if you're interested, please order by February 10th. Susie, I think this is a perfect thing for you because everything you need comes in this kit. And you can sit there and relax and make cards while you're watching TV. Um, Also, do not forget about the recruitment special. So if you want to become a discount shopper even and get that 20% discount, for $99, which includes shipping, you get $125 worth of product plus a free paper pumpkin. And till the end of February, you get 200 sheets of 6x6 designer series paper, which is a $67.50 value, which is just wonderful. Um, that's a really good deal. And you know what? If you don't do anything with it, you don't do anything with it. You got $125 worth of product. Hey Debbie, how are you? I'm doing good. I think. I don't know. I haven't been feeling the greatest for the last couple of weeks, but you know, it is what it is. It's winter. So anyway, so the recruit special, like I said, if you are interested in even just getting a discount or getting $125, which is actually more than that, what, 180, $90 worth of product for $99, it's perfect. Just perfect. So let me know if you're interested. Uh, do not forget, and I tried to get this loaded up in there, the Hey Chick, but it was a PDF, and I can't figure out how to get PDFs into my live stream. I can only figure out how to get JPEGs in there. So let me come down here a minute and move on my stuff. And so don't. These are the sets that became available last week. It's the Hey Birthday Chick and the Hey Chick, and then they come with dies. So this is which one is this? This is the Hey Chick, and you see it's got a chicken coop, and it's got a stalk of corn and little corn and a sign and a stump, all kinds of things. And then the Hey Birthday Chick comes with a really cute little fence post, happy birthday that cuts out, these little chicken scratches, a feed bag, all kinds of stuff. A banner. But we made these cards last week. So here, this is the happy birthday. Um, it says happy birthday, you're still a spring chicken. And that was with the birthday set with the balloons. And then here's another card that we made with the happy birthday. And again, I made a lot of birthday cards with this. This is that crazy chick. I just love her. And then another one, kind of a little bit more masculine, I think. It can go either way, but it's using the gray and the Cajun craze. So that's what we made last week um, with these two sets. So don't forget, I believe they are till February 28th. So you're going to want to get those. Um, the next thing is, and this is another thing, if you're interested in getting this, um, if you're a demonstrator, you or a discount shopper, you can order it right away. It is the let's see, the butterfly bouquet that is coming out. So demonstrators can get this now. I placed my order. It'll be here on Wednesday. And you can also add this to your starter kit if you're interested in getting this right away and you don't want to wait till March when it comes out. It is um, it is in the annual catalog, the stamps and the dies, but the paper, the two different kinds of DSP are not going to be in the annual catalog. Um, so those are exclusive for this little preview of it now. But I'm doing a card challenge, and I got my packet today. So I did get a little sneak here of what some of the paper looks like. So, and I'll definitely show you when I get it all on Wednesday. So let me flip down for you here. So I can you see this? Look at how pretty. So you get two 6x6 or 12x12, I believe. Two 12x12 sheets of this paper. And this is just awesome. It is so it almost looks like laminate. I think it's really neat. And then here is just a couple sheets of the 6x6 to show you. So that's the back side. That's kind of neat. You know, when I first looked at this, I thought, oh, how pretty. It's like a sky with just butterflies. I'd love to do something with that. I got to put my little thinking cap on. And that's the back of that. And then this one, kind of a rainbow. And that's the back of that. That's pretty. So those are the couple samples that I got so far. And like I said, on Wednesday, I'm supposed to get the rest of the whole thing, the stamps and the dies and the paper and everything. So I'll let you guys take a peek at it. Um, So, today we're going to be playing with Dandy Garden. And let me tell you something. I wanted to play with this because, first of all, I had this idea in my head, but I think I've changed my mind. Um, I wanted to make like an album. I used to make mini albums, and I really miss doing them. And I thought, oh, this is a really cute set to do a mini album. But I didn't want it just for all pictures. So I thought, okay, well, I can add like a junk journal to it. But a junk journal is not really what I want. I want a little mini album that I could put some pictures in, but also put things in that I need to remember, or um, little notes, or even a little inspiration if I see a little inspiration that I like, a little quote or something. So, kind of a combination between a mini picture album and a junk journal. So, I was thinking about using this, and then today I decided that I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to do this. I think I'm going to do it with the sand and seashore, or whatever it's called. Let's see. Because we are going on vacation this year. Come bleep bleep or high water. We are going on vacation. It's called Sand and Sea. And we are going to the beach. And I thought, oh, I can do this, and I can put some pictures of CJ in it, and I can just put all kinds of little memorabilia and stuff in it. And so I'm going to do it with this. So, anyways, but I took this out and I started playing with it, and I could not stop myself. Like I said, sending you a package for the girls. I um, I haven't been feeling just up to par, and it I've been really busy at work and be really stressed, and just I'm tired. I'm just tired. I need a vacation. So it was nice to just sit in my stamp room this weekend and just play. So the set is it comes with these two stamp sets, a set of dies. So it's Garden Wishes, the Dragonfly Garden, and these are the dies that come with the Garden Wishes. And then there is a dual punch for the dragonflies. Um, the set comes with 6x6 paper, which you'll see a lot of it because you can see, look at all the little pieces in there left because I've been cutting away at it. It comes with a card pack, and I used one of those today. It comes with these really neat cards and envelopes, which we are going to use one of these today. Um, and here's the envelope. And it's got little ladybug trinkets. You know me and my little trinkets. Where's my ladybugs? Oh no, I've lost my ladybugs. Hmm. I'll find my ladybugs. I may have thrown. Oh, here they are. They're underneath the ribbon. It's got this ribbon in it it's kind of like a twine. And here's the ladybugs. And it has some laser cut paper. And Mr. Cole, do you know what happened to my laser cut paper? Because I can't find it. Aren't these little ladybugs cute? So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened to my laser cut paper, but the whole suite is, I can't tell you because I can't see without my glasses, is $145.50, and I'll tell you what, you get a lot of stuff, you really do, and the coordinating colors are Calypso Coral, Bumblebee, Mossy Meadow, Misty Moonlight, and Blackberry Bliss. And I had so much fun playing with this. Um, there's just so much more. I didn't even get to touch half of the stuff. So I'll have to continue to play some more with it. But so let's get into what I did do. I did 4 cards actually. I don't know if we're going to get to all 4 of them tonight, but we will definitely try. So these are the 4 cards that I made. So hopefully we'll get to these, but let's try. What time is it? It's 1/4 after. Let's see. So let's start with this one. And so you're going to take your 8.5 by 11, cut in half, and fold in half. So you've got your 4 1/4 by 5.5. And then here's a piece of DSP. It is cut to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I cut this down because I really felt bad that I was covering up the dragonflies. So I was trying not to, but it didn't work out real well. So basically, what I did is I took and I stamped on the side here these little baby dragonflies, fireflies. I'm not sure what they are. Um, so I just stamped them in Mossy Meadow just because it looked kind of plain to me. You can always stamp a sentiment in there if you'd like also. But let's see. I kind of had an issue with my Mossy Meadow. I thought it needed to be inked, and I don't think it did because it's kind of funky looking now. There's like pools of ink in here. So let's see. Oh, looks okay. So I'm just gonna stamp. I'm gonna turn a little bit here and there. Okay. And that's all I need that for. You can see the ink pooling. I was kind of hoping it sucked it in, but it didn't. So then we're going to take, and I cut this about, what was it, about an inch in to fold it. So I used my ruler to find the halfway point. So it was, let's see, 2.5 is 5, 6, so 3, so it should be right about there. How do you like the way I do that, huh? So right about there. And everybody in the world knows that I can't draw a straight line, cut a straight line, nothing. So I'm going to put this in my cutter and put my blade up there. And I'm going to come down about an inch. So then I wanted it to fold. Of course, I missed the very edge of it. No, not the shimmer. I got the shimmer. I actually used that on one of these cards. It's laser cut. So I wanted this edge to just be the corner, so I folded it over like so, top and bottom. Like that. But I did not adhere it yet because I wanted to come over top like this one of my white piece there. So I'm going to glue this onto the card. I think Ed's trying to be quiet in there. He's watching the Blue Jackets game. Or he may have switched to Tampa Bay already. He's a fair weather Columbus fan. The sheet's getting. So then I stamped this flower in Memento. And this piece of paper is, let's see, what did I? It's 1 3/4 by 3 1/2. Nikki, you better not have sold my laser cut paper. There we go. And then I'm not quite sure if this is what this is for, but this is what I use this for. I stamped this little flower head in Bumblebee, but I stamped off first because I didn't want it real bright. So we're going to do that again. I'm going to stamp off. I got all these stamps right here. And I'm going to try and kind of center it right there. Like that. And then I put, I do. I have all these stamps right here. I wanted something because it looked a little plain here to me. So I just took and I stamped, again, these little fallen petal type things, little, but I stamped off. There we go. And then I used my blends, my favorite blends. And I used the Mossy Meadow, and then I wanted to darken up that center a little bit. So I think I used the dark melon mambo. Just to darken it up a little bit, like that. So I'm just going to come along the edges a little bit. So I was just reading in the little Facebook post for Cuyahoga Falls that somebody made, like, I don't know what did I say before, 46 snowmen going down the street. I gotta find out what street it is. I want to go see it. Just coloring this real quick. And do my stem. And I stamped that little hello in the Memento. No, I don't think that was it, Nick. I have a bunch of laser paper, but not this new stuff. I just don't know where I put it. I thought it was in with. with my stuff, and I don't know. I haven't been able to find it. It's probably stuck to something. So then I used some dimensionals. Let's see. I got an end of a pack here. And I dimensional this up. You know what? I'm going to stick one in the middle just so it doesn't fall down in there. How do you like my Valentine nails? My nail street. Oh, you know where those snowmen are? Why didn't you tell me? So I'm just going to put this here on the edge. And then I'm just going to take a dab of my glue just to hold that down. There we go. And then on the inside, oh yeah, this is when I really realized that my thing was having issues. I stamped "Thank you for your kindness." And let's see, where is that? Right here in my Mossy Meadow. I'm waiting for one of these times when I open it, the ink just to go flying all over me. Yeah, that looks okay. It's soaking in there. And then I just put these little thingamabobs here. Right there. So this is our normal inside of our card at 4 1/4. I'm sorry, 4 by 5 1/4. So that's the first one. Cute, cute. And then number 2. So this is kind of opens top to bottom, and your little sentiment is in the middle there. So I used a piece of Misty Moonlight for this. And this is cut long ways, the 11-inch side. And still making your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. It just slid. And then I've got the 2 pieces of the DSP. Yeah, I just messed that up, didn't I? Hang on, let me cut another piece because I was supposed to trim this. So I'll cut another piece really, really quick here. I'm going to need my cutting board anyways. So I'm going to cut it in half at 4 1/4. It's a good thing I use all this scrap. Okay, so what I did is, let me measure again. I think I did, yeah, I did 2. All right. So I scored it at 2, and I kind of did this the backwards way, the half butt backwards. How's that? Um, Instead of just doing the right measurements. So I scored that at 2, and then I folded it up, and then I went down to 5.5, and I scored it again, and then I put my score line at 2, and then I cut. So I told you that was kind of the cheating way to do it instead of doing the right measurements, but it works. it was the easy way for my feeble mind. How's that? Okay. So then, since these are 2 inches, these are 1 7/8. So make sure that you put them on, if you have a pattern, the right way so they're not upside down. Whoa, good catch, huh? Did you guys see that? I almost dropped glue all over the desk. Okay. So then I have a strip of Misty Moonlight, which is cut 4.5 by 1.5. So this would be 4 3/8 by 1 3/8. And we're just going to glue this down after I put the glue on the wrong side. I'm trying to hurry because I want to be able to get all these cards done for you guys tonight. All right, here, let's put it on the right side. Because I did I always cut to do 2. So I've got what I need to do the 2 cards for each. And we'll just take my little glue eraser and get my glue off of there. There we go. Okay, so when you put this on, you only want to put your adhesive on the top so that it still opens. So I'll just put my adhesive right there. And then this is cut at, what did I cut it? Yeah, this is cut at 4 by 5.25. And I said, made with love for a true friend. And I stamped this in the Misty Moonlight. And I kind of eyeballed it. So I kind of just put it in here where I thought I was going to put it. And I didn't want to stamp on top of all this, but then I kind of just, kind of put my finger over here and said, okay, this is kind of where I want it to line up at. And just stamped. So we'll just move that over a titch. I got my scrap paper over here. So I'm not cleaning my stamp pads right away. My stamps. I'm just going to move it over a tad. There we go. And then I punched out 2 of the dragonflies. And let's see, we are going to, I think I'm going to do this little blue one. And I'm trying to preserve as many of them as I can. So I kind of cut around it. Because even these little pieces parts, you know, you can always cut those out and put them, you know, peeking out of something. So we're going to use that one, and then I think we'll use this Calypso Coral one. Okay, now since I've cut these so close, I'm not going to be able to get them in the punch, of course. So, somewhere along the way here, I have, this will work, a sticky pad. So I'm going to just stick him here on the sticky pad and feed him in. And punch. And I'm going to have to do the same thing with my little fella. So I'm going to put him right there, and hopefully I'll be able to get him in there. There we go. So you can peel the little backing off. From your sticky. Make sure you burnish your lines here so you can get your pieces parts to stay down. Okay, and I'm going to use mini glue dots. Let's see what I got left on this one. I actually finally finished a mini glue dot. Well, I got all the mini glue dots out of it. Now I've got the edge. And then I just cut a real thin to put on my tail of my little friend there. Okay. I don't want any part of them breaking off. So remember, when you get your dimensionals, use all of it. You know, you cut the edges. You can use those. I remember back in the day. Listen to me. Um, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna have an issue with some of these. Yeah. Um, way back when stamp sets only came wood mounted. You know, they used to come and you would have to mount them yourself. Um, so you would have to take and I don't think we had to cut them out. I think they were punched, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but you know, you had all this leftover, and so we would use that as dimensionals, and you know, put them on the back of our images to give some lift to our images. Okay, so let's see. Again, I'm gonna have to like cut some little strips off of this. This extra from the little actually works really well. So I think I got that there. I'm just gonna kind of put two right there. Put him right there. So there is card number 2. Homework time. Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Nicole. Okay. How are we doing on time? We got about 15 minutes. Okay, so this is the third card. I wonder if. Let's save this one to last. Um, Even though it's very pretty. I want to show you how to do this pocket card. So this one should be real quick. So this is a pocket card. So here's your little card. It comes out. Okay, and it just slides right into this little pocket here. So here's your piece of Misty Moonlight, and it is cut at your 8.5 in half. So you've got your, this actually is just one piece, it's not folded, so you've got your 5.5 by 4.25. And then we have our piece of DSP that is cut to 4.125 by 5 3/8. And we're going to adhere our DSP. Okay, and then I've taken a piece of Misty Moonlight that was 4 by 3, and I cut it in half. Okay, and we're going to put that right there, and then I did the same thing with the piece of DSP, only it was 2 7/8 and 3 7/8. Okay, so let's put our glue on there. And then I used tear and tape along the edge to get it to make sure it really sticks. I have to cut those edges off. And then we're just going to pull these off. Maybe. Huh? and put this in the corner. Like so. And then I cut a piece of Misty Moonlight. It is 8.5 by 3.25. And this is one of the Memory and More cards. And I took the Birthday Wishes stamp from it's another butterfly set from Butterfly Wishes. And I just stamped Birthday Wishes in the Misty Moonlight. The center of the card. And I attached this to the front of the card. Okay. And then on the inside, I took and put a piece of Designer Series paper down, and this measures 3.125 by 4.125. It's because I wanted something in the background. And then I stamped, "May good things grow all year long." Let me clean what I do with my thingamabobber. Here it is, my chamois. Clean the Mossy Meadow off of my little butterfly / dragonflies. And I put these guys in the corner here, like that. And then just put some glue on the back. And centered this on here. Like that. Oops. And there we go, our little pocket card. Isn't that cute? I thought those were cute. Oh, I forgot the dragonfly. Darn. Let's see. Let's get a piece of scrap out here. This will work. And where is my dragonfly? Here he is. How could I forget my dragonfly? Where did my memento go? going to stamp that on there. And then I didn't want to use my markers because I wanted a little bit more muted color, I guess we could say. So I just took my daubers and I just daubed. I'm going to have to get some more ink on here. And then I use the bumblebee on the edge. And then we get that green in the middle there. Just let me cut this out of here. And we'll punch it out. Maybe. I have to use another sticky. It's worth using a sticky just so I don't have to fight with it. Trim it down just a tad. Maybe it's the sticky. Let's see. Yeah, it was the sticky. And then I used the Winkostella just to sparkle him up a bit. There we go. Winkostella always is a good thing. Get that glitter on there. And then I just kind of folded his wings up a little bit and used some dimensionals. Let's see. Let's put a couple of these mini ones on here. Can't believe I almost forgot my dragonfly. There we go. So there's that one. So I think we could probably get the next one done really quickly. So in this card pack, you get, let's see, there's 20 cards and 20 envelopes in here. And these are really cute. So basically, all I did is I took the base, folded it in half, and then I took a piece of Calypso coral that is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then, so this would be 3 1/8 by 5 1/8, my DSP. And we're just going to glue this on. I love these colors. The Calypso Coral, the Blackberry Bliss, Misty Moonlight. So then I just glued this on flat. Okay, and then this is the Pearlized, I left it out here. The Pearlized specialty paper, and this comes with the Sand and Sun set. So I used this, and I die cut out those little flower type things, and I did not do that ahead of time, so we can do that really quick like on our little mini. As you can see, my mini is getting well used. Trying to put this down that I can get a couple of them. Oops. I want to have it sandwiched good. Come in. There we go. I got the sandwich in there right now. So we're going to do 3 of these. So there's one. And then I'm just going to put him upside down. And then one more we need. And actually, we don't need all of his stems, so I'm going to put him just like that. Kind of shove that in there, like that. It's so smooth going through that mini. I love that mini. That's my favorite. I'll just pop these out. Maybe. A little bit of an edge there. It's catching. There we go. And I will save that because I'm sure I will do something with it. So, then basically what I did was just put a little bit of glue on. And I just put one all the way to the edge here. And put one down here. You know, you can even take your sponge dauber or a sponge and color these with the this pretty paper, and it'll be all shimmery. Okay, so then I took a piece of the designer series paper, and this is cut at 1 inch by what did I do here? By 4. And I used I was going to say, I put my banner punch somewhere where I wouldn't lose it. So basically I just centered this in here, and I just pushed it up till I got to the edges, the corners, and punched. So you can see I just, when the corners were showing on the edges, I punched. Okay, so I'm going to put this down about here. So I'm going to trim my little stems off so they're not sticking out the bottom. I'm going to glue this down. And then I took a scrap piece of DSP and I stamped "May Good Things Grow All Year Long" in the bumblebee, which is what those card bases are. And I used my Stitch So Sweetly, this one here. I'm just going to cut this piece right here like that. And take my bumblebee and stamp this. And then take and run the die through. Through my little, oops, I just dropped my plates. parts are all over the floor. And line this up. And I dimensional this up. Oh, wait, I got my pieces parts here. Let's finish off my pieces parts before I open up a new one. And I just put that on there. And then I took the Mossy Meadow, what do they call this? Braided linen trim. And I just made a little bow. And stuck that on with a glue dot. Right on the bottom here. And then I'll forget my little ladybug. Now, the little ladybug is concave, so you gotta kind of make sure you get your glue dot on there on the edges. Like that. And then on the inside, I just took a piece of the bumblebee and made with love for a true friend, and then I stamped the little flower on the bottom, just like that. So let's clean this really quick, and I'll start saying my goodbyes while we're doing this. And you know, I want everybody, I want to thank everybody for joining me today. If you didn't join me and you're watching my replay, thank you very much. Make sure you share my video and like my videos. And I know we kind of went for the gusto today and did the 4 cards, but I'll tell you, I was having such a good time with this set. I couldn't stop myself. Like I said, before I started today, I was trying to get one more done. And I didn't get it quite done. So, but I'll show you guys next week what it was. And then I'm just going to stamp this, stamp off, stamp on there. And I'm going to take my melon mango and just kind of color that in. And then just take and color my stem. And my little leaf that popped up there. So I'm going to glue this in on my bumblebee cardstock. And this card also, by the way, this base is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So it's a pretty decent size card. It's it's not your typical A2 card. And like I said, it comes with envelopes that already are um, decorated. They have a little image on them. Which this is the envelope. Cute, cute. So thanks a lot. Thanks for sticking with me. Going through all these cards. I do really like this set. So if you're interested in purchasing it, please go over to Sapphire Paper Crafts and purchase the set. Um, that is it for me this week. Sorry I went over a little bit. Everybody, please stay safe. Do what you need. Wear your mask, social distance, and we will continue to try and fight COVID. I will see everybody next week. Thanks again. Have a good week. Bye bye.